Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, what's the most important part of recruiting? Do you know what it is? Well, I'll tell you in just a minute. But before we get to that, if you're watching us on YouTube and that subscribe button is red, well, that means you're not subscribed to our channel. So do me a solid, click it, and go ahead and click that bell for notifications while you're at it so you're notified anytime we post new content to our channel. And if you happen to be watching on our Randall Riley site, scroll down to the bottom of the page and click the subscribe to our YouTube channel button. Now, back to the most important part of recruiting. So, what is it? The phone call. If your recruiters could close just 5% more of the drivers they talk to, you could increase the number of drivers you hire by as much as 5 times over. Sounds crazy, right? And that's exactly why you need to prioritize recruiter training. And I know what you're thinking. I can hear you now. But we already train our recruiters. Well, that may be so, but let me ask you this. How often do you train them or check in on their performance? And I mean really check in. Listen to the phone calls. As my buddy Seth likes to say, if you've got a recruiter who's been on the job for 10 years, do they really have 10 years of experience? Or do they just have 1 year of experience that they've just continued to repeat over and over and over? You gotta listen to the phone calls to know. And we have listened to a lot of phone calls. Trust me on this. I produce an entire show about listening to phone calls. Most of them tend to sound like what we've dubbed the churn and burn method. Allow me to demonstrate. Miller Trucking here.
Hi, I'm calling about a job.
Yeah, well, you need 2 years of experience, no accidents or tickets. We're gonna expect you to drive 2,000 miles a week, home every other weekend, insurance after 3 months of no accidents, and we pay 50 cents a mile. Still interested? That's it. No time to build rapport, no discovery to understand the driver's motivations. Just qualify and let them loose. Unless you're actively listening to phone calls, you're not going to discover whether your recruiters are talking to drivers like that or not. And listening to the phone call is only step one. What are you doing to help your recruiters learn? Do you have any ongoing training or mentoring programs in place? If not, start small. Schedule a time with each recruiter and just listen to calls together. See where they excel and where they may need some work. Talk it through with them and give them feedback on how they can improve and what steps to take to up their game. Then, down the road, follow up. Listen to more calls, see what's changed. So, what's the most important part of recruiting? Well, I would probably say the phone call. So, are you listening to them? Are you providing one-on-one feedback? If not, you could be losing out on hundreds of drivers every single year. If you'd like to take a more thorough look at this subject, check out our latest Digging Deeper. Dave talks about this very thing with Seth Becker and Scott Maldonado, both of which have real-world industry experience with fleets and driver recruiters. I'll leave the link to the full episode for you below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time on another Recruiting Roundup. Thanks for watching.